Time for sports. Here's Sana.
Thank you very much, Rida. Football fans across the world remain shocked by the death of Wales manager Gary Speed. But his death hasn't been the only recent case of a leading sports figure committing suicide. Wellings reports.
Gary Speed was a high achiever. The first man to play 500 Premier League games, a record number of caps for a Welsh outfield player, and at the age of 42, a young manager who was starting to transform the fortunes of his national team. So when the shocking news of his suicide emerged, the grief was accompanied by a painful question: why? The devastation of people in the UK will bring chilling memories in Germany. 2 years ago, the goalkeeper for Hanover and the national team, Robert Enke, suddenly took his life at a level crossing. He was 32. Enke's daughter had died in 2006 from a heart defect at the age of 2, and he'd suffered from depression. Earlier this month, German referee Babak Rafati attempted suicide before a Bundesliga match in Cologne. He has since confirmed he is suffering from depression. And some high-profile figures from American sport have ended their lives this year, most recognisably Hideki Irabu. The man who found fame as a pitcher with the New York Yankees was found dead at his home in California in July. He was reported to have been going through family problems. The sudden death of a famous sports star is always likely to have a major effect on people who are used to happy images of their heroes performing on the field of play. What's hidden for players and managers is what happens when they step off the field of play.
These people are in the limelight, especially at the top of the game, like football, tennis, rugby, cricket, always in the media, always being analysed for their performances, and they've got a lot of expectations to live up to.
We've got no evidence that they are more vulnerable than other people in society. But when you think about it, it makes quite a lot of sense. Because if somebody has put all their will and their motivation and their talent into physical prowess, then the dissonance between their physical performance and then their feelings of inner fragility can be much more painful.
The suicide of a renowned former cricketer and broadcaster Peter Roebuck earlier this month was tragic, but there were circumstances that at least offered an explanation of his action. Roebuck was about to be investigated for allegations of a sexual assault. In the case of Speed, the sadness and the shock is matched only by the disbelief. Lee Wellings, Al Jazeera, London.